First up, we have Harleen Kaur. Harleen Kaur is a Sikh artist by passion. Born and raised in New Jersey, she spent her childhood immersed in the local Sikh community. Her work consists of images and typography inspired by her own faith journey and love for Sikhi. She wishes to share that love with those who are searching for it. She hopes to create work that can invoke thought, emotion, and can challenge the mold to which the world prescribes. Harleen Kaur works both digitally and traditionally in pen, ink, and acrylic paint in an array of sizes ranging from a sketchbook page to full wall murals. Through intimate art workshops, she works to guide others to understand themselves, their Sikhi, and the relationship with their guru. You can learn more about her work and purchase some of her Sikhi-inspired artwork at immersedyouarts.com. I'm going to ask our tech Virji to also drop that link in the chat. Welcome, Harleen Kaur. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa,
Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Yeah, I'm so honored and thankful to be in community with so many amazing artists, activists, and folks who just care so deeply about building equity and fostering a more just and kinder world. Thank you for having me.
And can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. So I, like was just mentioned, I am an artist. I identify as a Sikh artist. So I was asked to create artwork today inspired by themes of tonight. And today and this week, there have been a number of tragedies that have happened and many lives have been lost due to senseless violence. We remember the Black lives lost in Minnesota and Chicago and in countless other places. And we remember our Sikh brothers and sisters who were murdered last night in Indianapolis. And we are thinking of our community on the outskirts of Delhi protesting in the farmer protests right now since November, and so many others around the world who are fighting for justice for so many other reasons. And, you know, that, and of course, the incredible work of ICAD is what's on my mind tonight. So I will be painting live with you all. I'll be painting as the event goes on, and the work, my artwork in general, is largely inspired by Sikhi, by oneness, and by justice. And honestly, I believe all of those to be one and the same. So again, today, these are the things that are on my mind. So my artwork will be largely inspired by those feelings and by those that we're remembering. Yeah, and I'm really humbled to be able to share my work with you all tonight and to be able to be in community with all these amazing, really, really thoughtful artists and activists.
So grateful for you for being here, for sharing your art with us. And I believe throughout the program, we're going to be checking in with you to see how your piece is progressing. So thank you so much, Harleen. I'm really looking forward to see what you're creating.
Thank you so much. And I will be sharing my screen throughout the event to show you all my progress. I'm not going to show you right now since I haven't started, but yeah, I will be checking in with you all soon. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Harleen. So I want to take a moment and check back in with Harleen Kaur if we can see what her progress is like and what she's created so far. Tech Virji, can you help us with that?
Yes, give me 1 second. I'm getting my canvas prepared to do that. Yeah, so here's where I am at so far with my piece. Would you like me to talk about it for a minute or?
Sure.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I think what I've been thinking about during this virtual concert, this fundraiser, and really this week, I've been thinking about the concept of ik, the concept of ikonkar, and the concept of true love and just ways that that can actually show up in our lives. And yeah, I mean, when I think about truly loving ik and truly loving oneness and everyone around us, I think that that love can show up in many ways. And one of those ways is through fighting for justice, fighting for each other, and showing solidarity to each other. So that's what I'm reflecting on right now. And this is very much in between. I'm still working on it, but I'm excited to keep working on it and keep listening to all these amazing artists and activists.
I love it. I can't wait to see the completed work. Thank you so much. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Tejveer.
Thank you.
And for those of you who could see, we were also able to see the time lapse of how Harleen Kaur created her work while we were getting to enjoy Tejveer's beautiful playing. So welcome back, Harleen. This is a beautiful, beautiful finished piece. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much. And yeah, it was really wonderful to hear everyone else's amazing performances while I was working on this piece. So, just a little bit about it. Like I said in the beginning, things that have been on my mind this week, and also with the themes of this fundraiser, have definitely been around oneness and about building equity, and also with that, building solidarity with other communities. You know, it's really important for us to remember that all of our liberation is tied together. And, you know, in Sikhi, most of my artwork is deeply inspired by Sikhi. In Sikhi, the most all-encompassing value that we've been taught is Ikonkar, which means oneness and means that we're all connected. And, I really do believe that in building equity and in building solidarity with others, we can actually work to achieve that oneness that we are chasing ourselves. So the shabad that I chose for this artwork is Sach Kahon Sun Leho Sabe Jin Prem Kiyo Tinhi Prabh Payo. This shabad is written by Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and it speaks about love and about the truth. So a loose translation to it, Sach Kaho means I'm speaking the truth. Sun Leho Sabe, everyone, may everyone listen. Everyone please listen, lend your ear. Jin Prem Kiyo, so that one who truly loves, Tinhi Prabhapayo. So that means that they realize the divine and they become one with the divine. And this oneness that we're talking about, really, I think that that can be achieved in many, many different ways. In addition to, following your spiritual bliss, I think a lot of it also is doing what we can to realize that oneness in our own lives. And what I think is really meaningful to me about this Shabad is Jin Prem Kiyo, that line in the middle, the one who loves. They are the ones who realize oneness. And yeah, I think that that love can be shown in many different ways. And it's not just by, the ways that we think are easy to love each other, right? Like checking in on your friends and, loving people, right? But I think it's also showing up for other people. And it's fighting for justice for all people, not just for ourselves, realizing that our liberation is collective, like our liberation is tied together. And even if it wasn't, we still should be fighting for other people because we all are one and we're all connected. And yeah, I think that this concept of building equity and resisting injustice, I think that that comes from fostering community and from fostering that love for each other. Yeah, and I think just this experience tonight and this fundraiser with everyone and this amazing group of people, I think really shows that that fostering of community and that fostering of love.
Absolutely. And I think you hit it right on the head. I think that with as our faith really drives us to recognize that we come from a place of oneness, that's what we should aspire to. And if we start with love and we go towards love, we will be okay. I think that should be our guiding principle, to start with love and to go with love. And so thank you so much for sharing your art and your passion with us.